Greetings to you, my dear friend, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I welcome you to my channel. Today is another opportunity to showcase the great and wonderful talent that God has deposited in us all. Today I shall be showing you how to crochet the squared African flower motif. For this African flower motif, we are going to use 3 colors of yarn and colors of your choices, medium weight yarn. And for that yarn, use hook that is appropriate to the size of yarn. For this one, I am using 4mm hook. The yarn you require will depend on the size of project you are going to use the motif for. But for this motif, all you require is scrape from your starch of yarns. Then your crochet hook size, your scissors, stitch marker, darning needle, and a measuring tape. We are starting with the magic ring. For your magic ring, place the tail end of the yarn in front of your hand and wrap over your second and third fingers. Then wrap again a second time to create an X sign. Slide your hook through bottom of the first loop and grab the second loop and pull through. Twist with your hook and grab the working yarn to make a chain. Take the ring off your fingers and pull tight. You have created your magic ring. Now align the tail end to be at the same side with your ring, because as we crochet along, you are going to be crocheting over both loops. Still working with the main color which you started with, which I will refer to as our color A. Chain 3, work 1 double crochet and chain 1. If you are not familiar with the double crochet, I will leave a link in the description box, but it's actually very easy. Yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops, and there you have your double crochet. We are going to be working a lot with the double crochet. So having done the starting chain 3 and 1 double crochet, you now continue with 2 double crochet, chain 1. You are going to repeat this 6 more times. We are now on the last stitch, chain 1, and slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. Pull the tail end to create a very tight ring with no space. Now we are ready for the next stage, but ensure you have 8 sets, as this is going to be the base for the flowers. Our flowers shall be 8 in total. If you miss it at this point, it's going to distort the design. Now you are going to fasten off as we are going to change to our color B. Fasten off, weave in the loose end and trim off the excess. For the round 2, you are going to attach color B to any of the chain 1 space. Thereafter, you are going to chain 3, 1 double crochet, then chain 1 and work 2 double crochet all into the chain 1 space. For the round 2, you are going to attach color B to any of the chain 1 space. Thereafter, you are going to chain 3, 1 double crochet, then chain 1 and work 2 double crochet all into the chain 1 space. Now skip the next 2 stitches and move to the next chain 1 space. In the next chain 1 space, you are going to work 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet all into that same chain 1 space. And you are going to repeat this pattern 6 more times. At the end, you are going to have 8 double crochet clusters. There shall be 8 double 2 double crochet clusters at the end. So let's continue. To complete this round 2, now slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. You have 8 clusters, as I will refer to them, each comprising of 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So now you are going to round 3, but let's use this opportunity to weave on our loose ends so that we don't have too many tails flying around. For the round 3, we are still working with the same color B yarn. So for the round 3, you are going to slip stitch over the next 2 stitches to get into the chain 1 space. That is the space between the 2 double crochet clusters. So into that chain 1 space, you are going to chain 3. Your chain 3 counts as a stitch. Thereafter, you work 6 double crochet into the same chain 1 space. So at the end, you have 7 double crochet, 7 stitches, I will say, in that same chain 1 space. That is the beginning. Now you are going to chain 1 and you work 7 double crochet into the next chain 1 space. You are going to repeat this pattern 6 more times. 7 double crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, and go to the next chain 1 space. At the end, we are going to slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your encouragement. To end your round 3, slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3 and fasten off color B. Fasten off, weave in the loose ends and trim off the excess. We now move on to round 4. For our round 4, we are attaching our color C. Our round 4 is very easy. Attach your color C to the beginning stitch of any of the cluster. You know, for each of the cluster we have 7 stitches, so attach it to the beginning DC. Into that same place, chain 1 and work 1 single crochet. Thereafter, you work 1 single crochet to each of the next stitches. Now into the space between the 2 clusters, you are going to work 1 double crochet. You are going to work into the space between the 2 DC of the previous round and pull it up to align with your present round. Now we have our pattern. 1 single crochet in each of the 7 stitches, 1 double crochet into the space between the 2 double crochet of the previous round. This you are going to repeat for 6 more times. To end your round 4, ensure you work the last DC into the space, cutting across the 2 rounds, the 2 rows, and slip stitch to the top of the beginning single crochet. You are now going to fasten off color C as we will be moving back to our color B. We are now on to our round 5. For the round 5, we are going to attach color B to any of the double crochet. Remember that at the end of round 6, we add 8 distinct double crochet that is cutting across 2 rounds. So we are going to attach our color B to any of those double crochet. You are now going to chain 1, you skip the next stitch, and you work 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. After that, you chain 1, you skip the next 2 stitches, then into the next double crochet you are going to work 3 treble, chain 3, 3 treble, all into that same double crochet. That is your first corner created. For your treble crochet, you are going to yarn over twice, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over a 3rd time and pull through the final remaining 2 loops. There you have it, your treble crochet. If you are still not okay with this, I'm going to leave a link in the description box for you to familiarize yourself with the treble crochet stitch. You can see how beautiful our work is turning out to be. My prayer is that our God will show us His approval and make all our efforts very successful. It can only be your God when you are allowing a place in your life through Jesus Christ. Please open your heart to Jesus. Now chain 1 again, skip the next 2 stitches, work 1 single crochet to each of the next 4 stitches, chain 1, skip the next stitch. You are now going to work 1 half double crochet to the next stitch. That next stitch happens to be the double crochet from the last row. You are now going to skip the next stitch, work single crochet each to the next 4 stitches, chain 1, skip the next 2 stitches. Your next stitch is now another double crochet from the last round. Into that same stitch, you are now going to work your second corner. You are going to work 3 treble, chain 3, 3 treble. There you have your second corner created. We are now going to repeat this last sequence 2 more times to ensure we have our remaining 2 corners. That is for every alternating double crochet, you are going to work your corner 3 treble, chain 3 and 3 treble, while the other double crochet following immediately, you are going to work 1 half double crochet into that same double crochet. So at the end of this round, you are going to have 4 rounds. So now repeat again, chain 1, skip next 2 stitches, single crochet each to the next 4 stitches, chain 1, skip next stitch, 1 half double crochet to the next stitch, skip next stitch, 1 single crochet to the next 4 stitches, chain 1, skip next 2 stitches, work 3 treble, chain 3, 3 treble to the next stitch, and there you have your pattern. Now to complete this round 5, chain 1, skip the next 2 stitches, work single crochet to each of the next 4 stitches, chain 1, skip the next stitch, then work 1/2 double crochet to the DC you started from. Into that same space, work 1/2 double crochet and now slip stitch to the top of the first single crochet. So we have this round completed. Fasten of color B as we get ready for our round 6. For round 6, you are now going to attach your color C to any of the corner space. Attach to the chain 3 in any of the corner space, and into that same corner space you are going to chain 2. Your chain 2 serve as a stitch, and you now work 2/2 double crochet, thereafter chain 3 and work 3/2 double crochet, all into the same corner space. You now continue by working 2/2 double crochet in the next chain 1 space, following after the corner, then 1/2 double crochet on each of the next 4 stitches, 2/2 double crochet in the chain 1 space, following after 1 single crochet on the next stitch. This next stitch is your half double crochet from the previous round. You now continue by working 1/2 double crochet on each of the next 4 stitches, 2/2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. You are now ready for another corner. Our round 6 is the final round for this motif, and since we are working on each of all the stitches, it is very easy for you to crochet over your loose tail from the one you just attached now. As you can see, I am working over all my loose tails. If the tail is excessively long, you can trim off part of it and crochet over the remaining. It makes your work to be tidy. Every other information, additional information regarding this tutorial is in the link description box. Please visit there. There you will see other relevant tutorials to this one that we just completed. Into this next corner, you are going to work 3/2 double crochet, chain 3, 3/2 double crochet, all into the chain 3 corner space. You are going to continue the pattern by working 2/2 double crochet in the next chain 1 space, 1/2 double crochet on each of the next 4 stitches, 2/2 double crochet in the chain 1 space, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, which happens to be the half double crochet from the previous round, 1/2 double crochet on each of the next 4 stitches, 2/2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. Then again you get to your corner, you work 3/2 double crochet, chain 3, 3/2 double crochet into the chain 3 corner space. Repeat this sequence one more time, and you are ending with 1 half double crochet in the last 4 stitches, 2 half double crochet in the chain 1 space. You now slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 2, which happens to be the first corner. You now fasten off, weave in all your loose end, trim off the excess, and here you have it, a beautiful motif. The African flower squared motif is a flower you can use in a lot of your projects. You can make as many as possible to get a bed sheet. You can make fewer ones to get a throw pillow, or averagely many to get a lot of pillow covers. You can also attach them to get a beautiful table cover. Visit my site often, as I will still be posting more videos for bed sheets, pillow cover, table covers, all using the African flower motif. Also, come back to visit my site, as I will also be posting the hexagon African flower motif. Thank you. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I implore you once more to please do so. I need